let's see. Hello, everyone. We are back. I apologize for my long break. I was very busy this week, and unfortunately, I did not get a chance to stream again. Yeah, still a little bit early. I am slightly delayed. Let's click on this. Okay, so where we last left off, what are we doing? Oh yes, we have to go fight Barret's old friend. So let us make sure Barret has good equipment. Is there anything here better? Not really. Do you have a better gun? Okay, this appears to be the better gun. Okay, so you've got a better gun. Let's check your materia transformation. Now we have to take materia from other people, and we're gonna give it to you. Ice. Okay. Yeah, you can take transformation instead. Barret, you're getting ice. Let's see what Cloud has. You're gonna get some. We have two stuff. Oh, I guess those are the enemy skills we've unlocked. Okay. Let's give you Thundara. Okay, so you have some good magic on you. And let's heal up. Okay, we have healed up. Okay, we did equipment, we did materia. Okay, I think we're good for now. All we're gonna do is save because I healed everybody up and fixed some things. Okay, so then we needed to go up this way. Let me just double check something before I do that. So I'm gonna go to YouTube and make sure I'm actually live, because there has been at least one time where I thought I was streaming, but I was not actually streaming. Okay, according to YouTube, I am actually live right now, which is good. That means I didn't neglect to press the correct button in order to stream. So, although I forget if there was stuff down here I needed to check that I didn't check. I still love how that graffiti just says fuck. It's funny. Alright, so let's see. Hopefully we can maybe grind a little bit on the way there. That'll level up Barret a bit, maybe. Gotta get him some more XP. Oh, I totally forgot what the heck these guys do anyway. Oh, hey, nice. Phoenix down. Okay. Oh, okay, of course that's why they have Phoenix Downs. That makes perfect sense. Thank you. Actually, maybe I should give that summon to Barret, because that's a pretty good summon. Well, I'd only be able to use it once on what's-his-face, but... yeah, I'll still give it to him anyway. That'll be nice to have. Oh, somebody had Shiva and Ifrit. I have to... I gotta go back to get those from Yuffie, because I think I gave them to her. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you had it. Okay. Yeah, let me just check something. Let me just get Yuffie. I gotta take your materials. Wait, let me check one thing. Okay, I cannot see the chat on YouTube, so give me a couple of minutes and yeah, let me just... Yeah, because I can't see the chat on my end, but sometimes, like, I can't see the chat, but it's not showing up on the screen. So I will just double check. 'Cause I can't see the count of people in here that happened after I changed a couple things, so let me just see. Okay, 2 people are in here right now. Let me see. Oh, hello, Emperor Palpatine. Okay, I see your comments because I just opened YouTube. Okay, give me a couple minutes and I will hopefully make it so that the chat will be displaying again. That's because I was messing around with settings to stream on Twitch simultaneously, even though I haven't done that yet. So be back in a couple of minutes. Okay, I should have fixed things. I cannot get the older chat messages to display on the screen, but I can now see them on my end in my streaming software, and I did change some things. I had to Google a couple things. But yes, I should be able to, new comments should be showing up. Okay, anyway, back to the game. Okay, back to, no, I don't know if we want to keep Yuffie. We could keep Yuffie in the party. But let's give Barret some good stuff. Okay, so we want you to have healing. I don't know if you necessarily need magnify. Those both lower max HP, so I'm not sure how. Do we need those right now? I don't know, but anyway, let's go. Let's go take Tifa back. Okay, we have Tifa back. You have ice, so I guess for now we will give you Ifrit for now. And right away. Oh, hello, King Waddle Dee. Okay, seeing you try out Twitch later. You can stream with both platforms if you got the bandwidth. I'm pretty sure I got the bandwidth. I checked last time. My bandwidth's like over 9,000 basically. Oh, that guy better not fucking leave. Summon. Yeah, okay. Everybody get Ifrit. That's... No, you're not running away, bitch! Okay, what did he steal? I didn't even see what this dude stole. Okay, so the one guy stole 340 gil. I don't know what the other guy stole. I'm just making sure I didn't lose any materia. Whatever, let's... Okay, I still got Shiva, whatever. Yeah, you can take Shiva for now. Okay, now, right, we were going this way. I should save. I'm actually gonna save in this one just because I'm not sure what the heck that guy stole. If I find out it was something important, I will have to reload. I just don't feel like reloading right now. Done it too many times before. Just get this out of the way for right now. Why are you guys not dead yet? Okay, well, okay. Yes, we did have to wait much longer in FF8, but we still do have to wait a little bit over here. Okay, good, I got my items back. That would have been bad. Okay, this time, yes, I noticed what they stole. The previous time, I did not notice what they stole. Oh, nice! Wait, 6969. Okay, no, this is gonna ruin it because I'm gonna get more money from this. I didn't get a chance to see it. Okay, I can clip this. I can go back and then I can screenshot it later, because that's a good number. Okay, yeah, no, some of the summon animations are long, I mean, here, but they were so much longer in Final Fantasy VIII. Why do you guys look like this? Yeah, not just were the summon animations longer. Shiva is like much more naked in Final Fantasy VIII than she is in Final Fantasy VII. Siren is also pretty naked. Okay, yes, they did have the bush showing on the siren in 8, but I feel like there was plausible deniability because it's like, oh, is this feathers? Because she has wings and stuff, or is it bush? You know, you can't really tell. Man, the boss was in a real bad temper just now, or was he actually happier than usual? Okay, here we go. Now we're going this way. Sentient motorcycles. Kind of weird. Okay, that's why his mana went down so fast, because he was summoning. Oh no, we can't just... Damn it. I should have healed everybody up before I stepped forward. Well, we read this last time, so we won't. Okay, so basically this guy is he is so mentally broken that he just wants to kill everybody and then himself. I don't understand how you are so mentally correct that you just want to kill your own kid. Like, I feel like there has to be some other context behind this to, like, his mental illness, because, like, this is super severe. It's like, okay, yeah, you feel crappy about, like, what happened to your town and stuff, and you lost your arm, and yeah, that's a lot of trauma to go through, but, like, why do you want to kill your kid? Oh, did they just heal me? Okay, that was pretty good. Glad we held on to that. Summon. Let's pull out Ifrit. Limit break did more than Ifrit. Okay, he's already saying stuff, so that means we did a decent amount of damage. And what are you, a cactar? Okay, you gotta heal yourself. Okay, and then we can limit break. Alright. very rude, bro. Let me see. Oh, stories about guys that do that IRL. Well, okay, well, here's the thing. The guys that do that IRL, I think the FBI calls them family annihilators. Those guys that, like, just kill their whole family, which is crazy. But usually that's because, like, oh, the guy lost his job, or, like, he wants to go leave and start another family with whoever he was cheating on his wife with. It's not like I feel like this other dude thinks he lost absolutely everything, you know, got messed up from that, but you think that, like, knowing your daughter is alive would be like a ray of hope, and that, like, oh, you didn't actually lose everything. It's kind of messed up. Okay, I hope he doesn't die from this. Okay, no, we gotta keep. Oh, wait, is it over? Oh, okay. All right, we did it. Ooh, silver armlet. Let's see. Barret. Dyne. Don't come any closer. You about to commit Sudoku? It wasn't just an arm I lost back then. Okay, are we gonna get context now? Something else went with it. Something I couldn't replace. Where did it all go wrong? I don't know, Dyne. I don't know. Yeah, like, why are you not happy upon learning your child's alive? I feel like that would make a big difference for the vast majority of people. But this can't be the only way of solving things, can it? Didn't you hear what I said? I wanna destroy everything. Every last thing, this crazy, senseless world, and me along with it. Maybe. Okay. So, what was it? I believe it was Emperor Palpatine commented on one of my shorts that, you know, what is Genova doing? And right now, I think my theory is that Genova gets into, like, people's brains. Or Genova's, like, trying to go into Sephiroth's brain, like a parasite type thing. And I'm wondering if Genova did the same thing to this guy. Let's find out. Maybe. Okay. Every last thing, this crazy, senseless world, and me along with it. You need to go to the emergency room, and they gotta put you on a psych hold, and then they're gonna give you some drugs. That will fix this, hopefully. Okay. What about Marlene? What's gonna happen to her? Barret, use your damn head. How old was Marlene back then? Even if I did go and see her, she wouldn't recognize me. Besides, she'd still be happy to know who her freaking dad is. Okay, I mean, biological dad anyway. I could never carry her, these hands of mine. They got to... No, you and Barret, you can be her two dads. She would be fine having two dads. Probably be great. Barret. No, don't Sudoku, please. That pendant, give it to Marlene. It was Eleanor's, a memento from my old lady. You got it? So Marlene's already 4. Barret, don't you ever make her cry. Okay. Please seek mental help if, you know, you have thoughts about hurting yourselves, or even if you think, like, you know, if I'm crossing the street, you know, and you kind of just wish that, like, a truck or a bus would hit you, you should still seek mental help. I mean, seek out a mental health professional, because that is also not normal. I learned that years ago. Okay, Dyne, I ain't no different from you. My hands got just as much blood on them as... Yeah, so yeah, please be nice to yourself, and yes, seek therapy, seek mental health if you are feeling that way. I know it's very hard to do it when you actually are that depressed, and it feels like literally nothing could get better, and you are feeling so crappy you would rather just not feel anything and not exist, but you should, you know, seek help, because it can go away. Your brain is very weird. It was crazy, because I had crazy depression back in the day. I mean, not that back in the day. several years ago, I had very, very bad depression, and then I went on antidepressants for like the first time in my life, and it's just crazy how different your brain is when it's on medication versus not on medication. I mean, not that all medications are great for everybody, but if they do work, they can be really, really cool. Like, it's like, wow, I can function again. I can do things. My brain isn't thinking about all these 500 different horrible things at once. It was great. Okay, let's continue. Oh, this flamboyant MF. Okay, you need something? Take us topside. I told you before, you gotta get the boss's permission if you want to ride in the Dyne's Indisposed. Can't talk to anyone right now. Gave me this instead. Take us topside. What if he's okay, though? He survived the last fall. He survived the last fall. What if he survived this one again? Hey, did you do him in, Dyne, I mean? You must have. Wouldn't be holding that thing otherwise. So Dyne's dead. Maybe now this place will calm down a little. That guy was always making trouble for everybody. The hell do you know? Sorry, I understand. I mean, I don't understand. Not one bit. So, you gonna get us out of here? How are you guys not getting this? Like I said before, there's only one way to leave this place. And that's by finishing first in a gold saucer chocobo race. Oh, and only one of you can go up to race. Say what? Threatening me won't do no good. A rule's a rule, I can't change it. If I made an exception, the whole system here would fall apart. I can't let that happen. So, it's gotta be just one of you. Maybe once you're up there, you can try and strike a deal with Dio. You thought it was your ticket to freedom, but it was me, Dio. Okay, fine. Cloud, you go. We'll wait for you down here. Hurry up and win that race, and make sure you get us off the hook, too. Right, we'll be waiting for you, Cloud, so do your best. Gambate! So, everything's settled? All you need now is a manager. They'll be in charge of registering you for the race and finding a chocobo. Look no further, I happen to hear about your situation. Esther? I'd be delighted to serve as your manager. Well, I got nothing against it, but... This here's Esther. Don't let the weird getup fool you. Ain't no finer manager out there, at least not where chocobo's racing concerned. Not the most flattering introduction. But I suppose it'll do. Nice to meet you, Cloud. Alright then, Cloud it is, and only Cloud. You'll take the elevator up the pillar. Esther will fill you in on the details. So that's what happened. Understood. I'll make sure to explain it all to Director Dio. For now, just concentrate on the upcoming race. Speaking of which, you're going to be facing off against all sorts of chocobo racers. It isn't just convicts who compete. Some of them are in it... My stream stopped. I just got a notification that OBS disconnected. Okay, assist. These let you either give the chocobo control of its own actions or personally take charge. However, it's no easy task getting your chocobo to run the way you want. If it doesn't get along with you well, it'll ignore what you tell it. Not that you've got any control over that this time, but most of the chocobos I procure are real mellow, so you shouldn't have much trouble handling them. Moving on, if you're using a manual mode, you can press switch to accelerate or cancel to decelerate. I forgot what those buttons are, too. I have them on the keyboard, but I forget what they are on the controller. But keep in mind, if you make your chocobo run faster than it's naturally cut out for, its stamina will quickly deplete. For steering, you can use the left and right directional buttons, and if you hold OK, you can whip your chocobo and give it a big boost of speed. That's kind of mean, though. Of course, doing so will make your stamina run out really fast. Also, bad-tempered chocobos will misjudge their pace and quickly use up all their stamina. When you've got a chocobo like that, it's best to control it manually and keep its speed down. Finally, here's a bit of advice if you're an impatient racer. Once the first and second chocobos have crossed the finish line, you can press start to skip watching the rest of the race. Okay, that's good to know. You new here? Hey, Joe. Why, Esther, you grow lovelier by the day. Ah, sure I do. Oh, where are my manners? Cloud, this here's Joe, the man's far and away the best rider in the sport. A pleasure to make your acquaintance, Cloud. Or maybe it isn't. I see you've managed to get Esther in your corner. Right, he's a real up-and-comer. Only been down there one day and he's already made it topside. What? I see. Just what'd you do to end up down there? Actually, forget it. Asking about the past is off limits here. Hello, Surrender Cobra. Okay, Well, color me intrigued. I got a feeling we'll cross paths again. Till then, Cloud. Alright, I'm gonna go get your chocobo ready. Just sit tight a while. Oh, look at the old computer that's just there on the floor. The old monitor. Ooh, materia. Materia. Ooh, Ramu. I didn't even get a chance to talk to these guys, but okay, I guess. Oh, Shinra Archaeology mod. Yeah, that's the main one I'm using. It restores, yeah, it restored certain cutscenes that were removed from the original release of the game. Okay. And slightly updated translation. Actually, let me see what other mods I have turned on right now. Double input bug fix, Axel Rose Blender. Okay, that's just battle textures. Cosmos limit break field textures. Oh, wait, let me just check that these are turned on. Yeah, Shinra Archaeology. And okay, yeah, and I have a music one on, but that's just, yeah, that's for updated music. I had a sound effect one on before, but I turned that one off. Okay, sorry to keep you waiting. I've registered you for the next race. Will you riding a chocobo I picked out myself? It shouldn't go down. Okay, impossibly fast chocobo called Tio, or Tiao. I like chocobos. They're very cute. It shouldn't go down without a fight. Okay. Alright, need a refresher on how to ride. I mean, I'm assuming if I lose, I just get to do this again. My main issue is like, okay, she told me all the buttons to press for different things, which actually, you know what? Yeah, let me write this down. I'm gonna write this down. Where's, oh, I cleaned up recently, so now, okay, no, wait, I found my pens. Okay, I cleaned up. My pens were scattered all over the place before, and now they're in a drawer where they should be. Okay. Okay, so assist, which is delete on the keyboard. That's between auto and manual. Okay, yeah, I know what that does. Just need to learn the buttons. Okay, switch. Okay. Which would be insert on the keyboard. That's accelerate, cancel, which is C button, decelerate. Okay, okay. Or X, okay, I know what one that is on the controller. That's, okay. So whip for speed. Okay, and then we can hit start to skip the race. I don't know. Okay, let me read this advice. Def want manual mode, try to speed up a little, and only use stamina boost to get out of the pack and sprint for the finish. Oh, and if you hold down the shoulder buttons, it replenishes stamina. Okay, thank you for the advice. Good to know. Okay, then. Good luck out there. Trying to figure out how to accelerate. Don't see anything happening with stamina, so a little bit. Why am I in the back? Okay, let me try to... How do I turn... Okay, now I'm in manual. All right, okay. I don't know why it was on auto to begin with. Okay. Somehow it's worse. That's too bad. Were you even trying? Okay, they're just gonna keep giving me chocobos until this works, I guess. I'll have to wait for this again. I'll get it eventually. Okay, that's annoying. I have to wait for her every time. I can't just... Let me out! Let me out! Okay, that's good. So no manual to begin with. You. No, you don't. That's right! No, you don't! Stop it! Here we go. That's a very good bird. Oh no, Rainbow Road! Okay, well at least I wasn't last this time. No, that chocobo was fine. I was the problem. Yo, speaking of chocobos, you know what I love in Final Fantasy XIV? When you have the chocobo with you and you're like fighting random enemies out in the field, or like, you know, you're doing fates, and then it's like the fate is over, but the chocobo still wants to fight, you know, the enemies in the fate, so the chocobo will go chase after them as they're leaving. Okay. Well, maybe she intended to insult you and that got cut from the original game. All right, here we go, here we go. Okay, finally did it. Okay, congrats, you're officially a free man. Oh, I almost forgot. The park director told me to give you this letter once you won. All right, let's see what it says. Lad, if you're reading this letter, then you've risen to the challenge and emerged victorious from your race, just as I knew you would. Esther told me all about what happened with Dyne. As a reward for your victory, I've decided to exercise my authority and grant all of your companions freedom. Furthermore, by way of reparation, I've arranged a special gift for you. I hope it serves you well on your journey. I do apologize for not delivering this message in person. I am, after all, a very busy man. Yours, Dedekins. Okay. Yeah, let's see what the gift is. Cloud, you're not going to believe this. One of the park director's assistants just came by and dropped off a buggy. Now we can cross deserts and ford rivers, no problem. Anyway, we'll be waiting for you outside. See you, Cloud. The letter keeps going. P.S. I ran into Sephiroth not long ago. I know a lot of lads your age are big fans of it. See, why not ask him for an autograph? If I remember correctly, he headed south across the river towards Gongaga. That's a funny name. Okay, Sephiroth. Well, I guess this is goodbye. Say, if you ever get your hands on a race chocobo of your own, be sure to come on back. I'll take care of your registration and everything till we meet again. Yeah, I guess this is fine. Okay, you can enter Costa del Sol or Union while driving the buggy and have it carried across the ocean on a cargo ship. Okay. So where are we trying to go? South? Okay, that's a place where we can catch a chocobo. I see. Oh, wait, there's stuff over there. What do you mean? They said we could ford rivers! Oh, okay, only certain rivers. Actually, yeah, no, let me check my materia, actually. I found a new materia on the ground. Who has space? Oh, Ramu, okay. That's who I ended up getting. Turn around. Oh, too late. Cloud's dead. It's okay. We will Phoenix down you after this. Yeah, Ramo's the guy in Final Fantasy XIV where you got everybody got to run into balls. That's what I remember from that trial. Everybody got to go run into the electric balls, and you have to have the certain amount of electrical static, and it's something like that. I have to find an inn. Okay, this is what you must have meant by Sparkly River. Okay, here we go. Oh, we have a couple here. Okay, we have Fireball and Natural Magic. I feel like I need to level up because these random enemies that are supposed to be trash enemies are doing a little bit too much more damage than I would like. Titan's hidden. Okay. Thank you for the information about Titan. He's the one in Final Fantasy XIV where you gotta run to the edge of the ring before he jumps on it. Right, let me in. Oh, here we go. Okay. What do you mean? Yeah, that is a definite benefit to melee or melee. However the correct way to pronounce it is. Okay, houses for plot. Okay, this looks like something. What's this? Okay, you guys look familiar. It's that bald guy. Oh yeah, these guys. Okay, yo, Rude, who are you into? Why are you blushing? Come on, tell me who you like. Tifa. You don't say. I mean, you don't. Pretty good taste. Guess you're in a tough spot too. Poor Elena. Pretty sure she's got a thing for you. No, she's into Sing. First I'm hearing, but Sing likes that ancient chick. What are they talking about? Why are these your priorities? You guys must be so bored if this is the level of drama you're getting into. Okay, it's ridiculous. All they ever talk about is who they like or don't like, but Sing is different. Oh no. Hey, they're here. They actually showed up. Guess it's showtime. Don't go pulling punches, Rude. Even she's with him. I'll do my job. All right, you guys got it from here. I'll go report to Chief Singh. Long time no see. It's time to pay you back for Sector 7. I mean... you know what? I'm not gonna antagonize. I'm just gonna say I don't know what you're talking about because I feel like that will upset them more. Yeah, they really don't do shit. Well, that stings. Yep, see, I knew that was the bigger insult. This is as far as you go. I should make Tifa punch him because he'll like it. Let's just get Shiva out here. Oh, I forgot to actually hit the button. Oh, they can use Cure too. I mean, I guess that makes sense. We can do it. They can do it. Okay, we may be retreating, all right, but we're still victorious. No, you're not! You ran away like a bitch! He says nothing, he says nothing, he just turns around and walks away. I love it, I love it. I hope that these guys just, you know, leave the organization and it's not too bad. But maybe we can set. I just realized, okay, these guys are called the Turks, right? And he's bald, but they couldn't send him to Turkey to get the hair restoration. That's a popular country people go to for that. Yes. No, I shouldn't make fun of bald guys. I have a number of friends who are bald guys now because they, you know, the genetic lottery was cruel to them in that fashion. People found out like a margarita place and decided to be lazy again. Hey, is it just me or is something off? It's like they knew we were coming. Were we followed? No, I would have picked up on that, but then that must mean... Yeah, why don't we just quit the Turks and go buy a beer? That's a better thing for you guys to do. Would have picked up on that, but then it must mean... What, you saying there's a spy? Nah, no way. I'd rather see the Turks go share a blunt together or a puff pass, because I feel like, you know, they're kind of stressed out from their jobs, and they're kind of funny guys. I feel like they'd be funny if they were high on cannabis. I don't even want to think about there being a spy. Oh, obviously it's Yuffie. Okay, I trust all of you guys. Oh wait, do I gotta... okay. Materia for free. Death blow. Okay, hey, that looks good. Super loyal to Rufus or trauma bonded to Rufus? That's the real question. I feel like this frog is extremely dangerous. Oh, okay, I guess not. Oh, that one's good on Tifa and Yuffie. Okay, I will take it off of Cloud and I will put it on Tifa. Let's see what Wormwood can do. Steel, healing, fire. You don't really need fire. Okay, there we go. You got Deathblow now. Alright. What's this? A ruined Mako reactor. I mean, that's a good thing, no? Scarlet, she's the director of Shinra's Advanced Weaponry Division. Yeah, you better go hide. It's okay, Yuffie's in the party. She's the one teaching you how to do that. Man, just imagine Katsith trying to be stealth. Another disappointment. Shoddy reactor, shoddy materia. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she was the one in the remake who was like, you had like some guy that she was like using as a chair or a footstool, like she was at some BDSM club or something. Let's see, yeah, did Sephiroth do this? Well, there's not a big sword sticking through it, so we can't be sure. We can cross this one off the list. I'm not just looking for any old materia. They need to be big, strong enough to power the ultimate weapon. Magnus materia for my magnum opus. I'm afraid I've never seen any like that, but I'll begin searching right away. If you'd be so kind, just a few is all it would take to make my dream a reality. A delightful prospect. With Hojo gone, the Advanced Weaponry Division will be inundated with funding. I can barely contain my jealousy. Though even if we managed to make the perfect weapon, I doubt that Oaf Highdigger would know how to use it. Oh, you'll have to excuse me. I forgot he's your boss. Let's go. I'm sorry, that was a bad cackle. I need to work on cackling better. Okay, big, powerful Magnus Materia, the ultimate weapon. Just what is Shinra plotting this time? Well, I mean, Scarlet's the equivalent of, like, Okay, I do love evil women. I enjoy evil women very much, but, like, a certain type of evil woman. Like, I don't want an evil woman that's, like, gonna destroy the planet with, like, you know, big environmental damages and stuff. But if we're talking, like Maleficent, I like her because she can turn into a dragon, and that's pretty cool. Who are other examples of evil ladies that I enjoy? I can't think of all them right now, but I like lots of evil ladies. Let's try Deathblow. Oh, it probably has to have lower HP. Why is this both a dinosaur and a tank? Okay, that was very close. This is so annoying. I'm not going to be able to use a tent until I get out of here, but I have to heal because I'm going to run into more stuff on the way out. Annoying. Deathblow just has a lower chance. Certain Tifa weapons and Yuffie weapons will always hit Deathblow, which is why at level 50 Yuffie can keep doing. Oh, that's cool. Okay, yeah, okay. No wonder you like Yuffie. Oh, there's a town in here? Okay, thank you. I will look for it. Okay, choose the path that doesn't take you to reactor. Okay, I did choose that one first, but then I left instead of going down the other fork in the road. So I will do that once I get out of here. so we go this way. And then I guess we go this way instead of the other way. Okay, here we go. Cemetery. When the Mako reactor exploded 3 years ago, my husband. Do people really need Mako reactors to live? Aren't there more important things in life? No matter how much I pray, my grandson's never coming back to me. A ruined Mako reactor. Ooh, what are you selling? Okay, prevents sleep, raises spirit. Ooh, okay, some new, okay, we have those. We have that time magic, befuddlement magic. You know what, I'm gonna check out all the stores before buying stuff, because I keep making that mistake, where I keep not checking out all the stuff, and then I spend money, and then I don't have enough money to spend on things I want. Yeah, what do you have? Okay, I'm good on these items. Huge explosion happened at the reactor one day. Tons of townspeople got caught in the blast and died. Okay, after the explosion, we just ditched Mako altogether. Need something? Yeah. Okay, yay, in, finally. Okay, cool, X potion. Alright. It's been a while now since the reactor exploded, but you can still find signs of the damage all over the village. This here's the village of Gongaga. Why can't I say it correctly? We lost a lot of people years back in a Mako reactor explosion. Oh, what's that do? Okay, well, maybe I'll find that out later. I want to see if I could check out that book on the table. I guess not. Traveler, huh? Wait, that glow in your eyes. You're a soldier, aren't you? My goodness, it's true. You wouldn't happen to know our son, would you? Zach's his name. What the fuck? This is Zach's parents? Where's Aerith at? Man, I should have had Aerith in the party. She could have talked to these people. Oh, it's a Kate Sith weapon. Okay, I'll just give it to him. But... okay. Couldn't stand being in the country anymore, so he went to go live in the city. That was nearly 10 years ago. Just up and left one day, said he was going to become a soldier. That ring a bell? You know any Zachs and soldier? No, can't say I do. Zach the soldier. Do you know him, young lady? Come to think of it, he mentioned getting a girlfriend in a letter he wrote. Must have been 6 or 7 years ago. Could you be her? No, it must be someone else. Tifa, what's the matter with her? can't. I should have had Aerith in the party. Where'd she go? Oh no, she's up there. Zach, you know him? No, I don't. Sure seems like you do. I told you I don't know him. Okay. Though he sure sounds a lot like you, leaving town saying you're going to become a soldier. What a Cloud thing to do. I'm sure there were a lot of guys doing that back then. But you actually went and made it happen. Out of all those other guys, you became a soldier. I really admire you for that. What do I pick? I guess hard work pays off, huh? Anyway, thanks for being concerned about me, Cloud. We still can't get that out. Let me see if I can switch to Aerith's and come back here. Okay, we can go outside and those Shinra bastards build these reactors looking to make money, and this is the result. You saw that village, it's always the powerless who suffer the fallout of Shinra's tyranny. That's the world we live in now. Those with power rule over those with none. But I can't let it go on. That's why I formed Avalanche. Why I'm fighting Shinra to change the world, to make it something better. Hey, Cloud, you're gonna keep fighting with us, ain't ya? Yeah. Thanks. Let's just hit these guys with fire. Oh, you got a better staff. Okay, and is any of this stuff better for you? Alright. Actually, no, wait, that should go to somebody else. I should give that to Cloud first. Okay. Ooh, nice. Okay, excellent. Okay, you can have lots of stuff now. That's safe, and then we'll go back in there. Hello, frog. Oh, that's a pretty staff. Talk to these guys again. There's a letter here. Dear Dad and Mom, hope you're doing well. I'm sorry for leaving town so suddenly. It's just that I really wanted to become a soldier, and I had a feeling you'd get worried if I told you. Now my biggest wish has come true, and I'm giving it everything I've got in soldier. P.S. I got a girlfriend, Zach. Man, Aerith, why do you not show yourself? Okay, let's go buy that material while we're here. Okay, now we are poor again. Is there any other way to get further up this way? No. Oh, no, that's just the reactor over there. Okay, yeah, we can't go further this way. We could have a second floor on this guy's house. Oh, no, that's blocking it. Okay, so it's probably condemned. Okay, so now what's the plan? Try to find Cosmic Canyon, Cosmic Canyon. Out. Now we go back to the car. Okay, we're back in the car. Alright, let's This is a lot of frogs. Oh, this is where the white cape is necessary, I suppose. Man, these frogs are dangerous as hell. Why are these frogs so dangerous? Ifrit! All right. Okay, this should end things finally. Just try to stay out of the forest, stay out of the danger frog zone. Except I think this. Come on. Are these guys penguins or dinosaurs? Wonder how many historical Japan was firebombed. I don't know. I know when they were nuked, there was like one Torii gate that like somewhere there was a Torii gate that withstood the nuclear bomb, which is like crazy. There are pictures of it still standing after the fact, which is like, wow. Oh, do I have to get up on top of that? Can I go in here? Oh, I guess I do have to get on top of this. Is there a way on top of this? Okay, there we go. Okay, Cosmo Canyon time. Hey guys, it's me. I'm back. You're safe. You should go and pay your respects to fellow Bugenhagen. Nanaki? Welcome to Cosmo Canyon. Are you familiar with our veil? Not really. Then let me tell you a little about it. People from all across the globe gather here in pursuit of the teachings of planetology. Is this a cult compound? Is this a cult pound? Planetology? I don't know. Sounds kind of like Scientology. Let's find out. Are they going to start asking us for money to take courses? However, I'm afraid we're currently at capacity. I can't allow you to enter. You can let them through. They helped me out a teensy bit back on the road. They're good people, I promise. Is that so? Well, even if the aid you rendered was minor, we're in your debt for taking care of Nanaki. Please enter. Who's this Nanaki you keep talking about? Why, Nanaki is Nanaki. That's his name. Just run about a bit, talk to these people. So this is Cosmo Canyon. What a mystical place. Have you also come here, seeking teachings of planetology? Yeah, I guess I figured. Apparently this place is home to an outstanding observatory. I'd love to see it at least once. Oh, maybe they're talking about astronomy. Perhaps. Oh, is this a door over here? Yeah, that is. Okay, these guys are based... Okay, it's not a cult compound. Okay, that's good to know. So you've brought Nanaki back to us. Good, good. You have my thanks. Welcome. How about a Cosmo Candle? It's one of our signature cocktails. There's nothing like a stiff drink to bring a smile to your heart, in moderation, of course. Oh, is this a bathroom? Yeah, planetology, okay, following like standard like ology, meaning study of, that would make sense. But Scientology isn't the study of science, it's a cult. And I know RPGs every now and then, you know, having a cult, that's... Yeah, Nanaki's a cute name. Welcome to the Sildra Inn. Would you like to book a room? Yeah, sure. Ooh, mini fridge? Can't even open the oh, hey, okay, Elixir. Let me open the mini fridge. Oh, Nanaki's a Native American name? That's interesting. You know, it makes me wonder if, what am I wondering about in terms of Nanaki? If it's like, no, not Native American, Ainu, like the Ainu people in Japan, like the indigenous people in Japan. I wonder if it has anything to do with them, because that would be the Japanese equivalent. Other thing I wonder is, like, I feel like, I wonder what Nanaki literally translates to in Japanese, because I'm sure there's a bunch of different translations for it. Like, I know ki is a word that can mean tree. Nana means 7, so it could mean 7 tree, but it could also mean other things, or something entirely different. Looking for anything in particular? Ooh, store. Okay, you got nothing special. No, I wanna... Okay, now I gotta figure out how to get over there. There's a materia over there. Stuff in a bag. Go back around here? No, I guess not. This is where I was. I mean, this veil is where I was conceived. My tribe has long served as watchers of the veil, guarding those who appreciate the beauty of this canyon and the majesty of the planet. But my mother, a valiant warrior, died in battle, and my father, a coward, fled to save himself, leaving me the sole living member of my tribe. A coward, your father? Indeed, a shameful, rotten coward. And so the duty of watching this veil has fallen to me. My journey ends here. Nanaki, is that you, my boy? Have you really returned? Coming, Gramps. Why don't we take a break? There's all sorts of things I'm dying to ask around about. It is a very catchy song, I agree. What you got? I shouldn't have bought those materials in the other town. Also a substantial increase. Oh, I can't equip you guys yet because they all ran off. Let me read this. What does this thing say? Gentle-natured person who won't get agitated at the sight of weapons. This workplace is rather cramped but well lit. Happy turtle flyer. Part-time work. Okay. Where did I put it? I know it's around here somewhere. What are you looking for, bro? See this gate? Fellow Bugenhagen sealed it shut, won't budge an inch. What'd he seal it with beats me? Some kind of super glue? Something stronger than you, buddy. Wish I had extra hands. Can we help you? guess that was the only door. Cloud, this is Grandpa Bugin. He's incredible, knows practically everything. Ho ho! Thank you for looking after Nanaki, even if only for a bit. He's still but a boy, you see. Cut it out, Gramps. I'm not a child anymore. I'm 48. Ho ho ho! Nanaki here has a long life ahead of him. So those 48 years translate to about 15 or 16 in human terms. So he's just a teenager? But a silent and thoughtful one. I suppose he had you thinking he was a full-fledged adult. Gramps, I'm tired of being a kid. I want to grow up so I can protect you and everyone else in the Veil. That's why I... Ha ha ho, my dear Nanaki, nothing good will come of trying to be something you aren't. To strive for that beyond one's reach is a sure recipe for ruin. You've seen the city of Mako, have you not? A monument built to snatch the very stars from the sky. Far from a good role model, I should think. Look only to the heavens and you will forget your place on Earth. When the time comes for our planet to die, one fact will finally be clear. We know absolutely nothing. Die our planet? Ho ho ho, it may be tomorrow, it may be a century from now, but I should doubt any longer. How could you possibly know that? Because I can hear the cries of the planets. So are you an ancient? I thought Aerith was the last ancient, but like, if you can hear the planet... Actually, hold on a sec. So, you know Pythagoras, the one responsible, or who gets the credit for the Pythagorean theorem, although there are actually, there's legends that he stole it from a student and he didn't actually come up with it. But anyway, he had a cult. He had a math-based cult. And there was this thing he talked about called the music of the spheres. And he said that he could hear the music that, like, the universe and the planets make. And this is reminding me of that. So now I'm wondering if there's any connection. He isn't. He's just some schizo grandpa who somehow knows everything from the ancients. I don't know. We should find out if this guy does math. But anyway, going off on the tangent about Pythagoras. So, yeah, there were some people who were saying he stole Pythagorean theorem from his students, and just because, like, it was his cult, it was like his group of math people. That's why his name's on it. Then there's like another story about how, like, he didn't believe in irrational numbers. So, yeah, he did not believe in irrational numbers, but it's very funny because, like, if you're using the Pythagorean theorem on a number of triangles, there have to be irrational numbers. If you start with, you know, a right triangle where the two legs each have length 1, the hypotenuse has to have length radical 2 by Pythagorean theorem. So anyway, this is a story, numerous math teachers have told me this, that the student is like, hey, I was practicing my Pythagorean theorem, and look, the radical 2, irrational number, and that, like, triggered Pythagoras, so he took him out on a boat and threw him overboard. Okay, no, Calc 2? Pythagoras didn't have calculus. He had more geometry and stuff. Calculus didn't come around until Newton and Leibniz much later. I can imagine students and others trying to convince him of them, and him just thinking it's blasphemy and to not speak that shit's hip. Yeah. No, well, I mean, the legend goes that the student or whoever who brought it up to him was, like, thrown overboard or killed or something. He also didn't believe in eating beans, because he thought beans and, like, people were made out of the same thing, or I guess because beans kind of look similar to human fetuses. He was also a vegetarian, which is interesting. I don't know. I probably would have considered joining the math cult because, okay, back in ancient Greece, women weren't really allowed to be educated and stuff, but Pythagoras was actually progressive on that grounds. His wife and his daughters both did math. I forget what their names are, but their names are available on Wikipedia somewhere. I have seen them before. So yeah, he had men and women in his cult, and everybody could do math. He was also chased out of towns in ancient Greece or certain islands with torches and pitchforks for corrupting the youth and getting them to join his vegetarian math cult. Algebra's super easy, geometry's hard. Oh yeah, so algebra, they did not have algebra either. Algebra is named after a guy, Al-Jabbar. I believe he was in ancient Persia. I think he was from ancient Persia, but like I'm not no, not ancient Persia, medieval Persia, not ancient, medieval. Okay, yeah, like Al-Jabbar. Yeah, I think it was medieval Persia, or it might have been Syria, or somewhere in the Middle East. Yeah, so that's where algebra comes from. Yeah, in Sparta, you were allowed to be educated. Well, I mean, Sparta respected women more because, like, women and men had their own separate roles, but I know that there was somewhat more respect for women because you were expected to, like, birth warriors, and if a woman died in childbirth, she was given the same burial rights as if a man had died in battle. But anyway, let's get back to the game. Yeah, apparently in Sparta there was also a learning curve because, like, I think like everybody was like gay, and then when they were like, okay, it's time for you to marry a woman now, the guys are like, wait, how does this work? Let's see, Cloud, that noise. The sounds of the stars in the heavens, even as we speak. New planets are born while old ones die. What's that? Oh ho ho, those are sounds from our own planet. Screams. Her pain, her suffering. Cloud and his friends are on a journey, Gramps. They're trying to save the planet. How about it? Could you show him your special device? Oh ho ho, save the planet, eh? Such a feat is not possible. What could humans hope to do? But I suppose it wouldn't hurt to give him a demonstration. Fellow Bugenhagen. More strange visitors have just arrived. It seems the whole place has gotten busy all of a sudden. Those must be the rest of Cloud's friends. I'll join them. Oh, and Cloud, make sure to grab some of the others. Just 2, though. Gramps' device can only fit 4. Is this the party select? Okay, let's... Okay, I guess I gotta go find him. Okay, I'm not taking you. You're kind of weird. Oh, hey, we haven't talked to this guy. Oh, you can't go back here. Why are you sleeping behind the counter? Okay, now we can... Okay, we'll take Tifa and... Let's take you, Yuffie, but let's make sure you have stuff on you. Okay, confuse. You have long range throw, lightning. That's okay. Do we need anything else? Oh yeah, we got you a new weapon. Here we go. Okay, here to shop. Wait, you're here to shop? Okay. Pardon my drowsiness. I hardly ever get any customers. Not that my materia is lacking in any way. No, I'm too broke. Okay. These look good. Okay, I have one befuddlement, and okay, I have that. Okay, so I gotta grind and come back. Take the ladder up there. There was a secret room somewhere over on the other side I want to try to get to again. I'm poor and cannot afford them at the moment. Okay, this is the normal store. This is the normal store, but there's this room over here with some sort of a back door that has a materia and some bag with an item in it. So actually, let me open my strategy guide. I haven't done that in a while. Let me open that and see if I can figure out... Oh, I will try to go find Barret then. Okay, where are we at? Union. Okay, Shinra Boat, Mount Coral. Okay, we did that. Gold Saucer, we did that. Okay, prison. We got out of the prison. Okay, we did the Chocobo race. Gone Gaga, we did that. Okay, Cosmo Canyon. Alright, let me just take a look at what it says about this location. Okay, let's just see. Okay, they're saying follow red. Okay. See information on how to get to that secret room just... Okay. Maybe that's crap we do later. Okay, let's go check out. There's a museum rope blocking it if it's not in the original. Interesting. Okay, that's probably... Maybe we have to do something to get past that. Maybe if I buy something, he'll let me in. Okay, I bought a thing. No. I tried turning off the mod and reload, but I'd rather not. Let's go find Barret. Oh, hey, this is different. I guess that's just for view. What's in here? Okay, no, we got Yuffie in here. Kate sits in the other room. Back up here. You know, maybe I need to go check all the other places to find other party members. Here he is. Okay. What is it? Okay, that's all he says. What is it? All right, then. Let's go back to... And here, the door is unlocked. Check stuff out before we go in there. Oh, wait, we gotta go down, right? Can we open your fridge? Can we just see what's in it? I'll stand over there. Ooh, planetarium. How would you know it's like the real thing, Tifa? Have you been to space? Oh, I suppose it is rather something. Welcome to my laboratory, my pride and joy. What you see here is a 3D hologram of the cosmos. All its patterns and movements have been programmed into my computer model. Look, a shooting star. Oh, that's the comet that's headed straight for the Earth, isn't it? Like the one in the logo. At least I assume that's what's going on. I love the aesthetics of this. You got space, you got blocky guys. Incredible, just incredible. Oh, indeed it is. You could stand here all day taking it in, but we have pressing matters to discuss. Like all living things, every human must someday die, but what happens next? The body withers and returns to the planet. This much, at least, is widely understood. But what of the mind, the spirit, the soul? Much like its former vessel, it too returns whence it came. That is true not only for man, the same can be said for all life on the planet, no, in the universe. All souls return to their planet. Oh yeah, her eyes are a red-brown. No, you know what her eyes look like? You know people who have like really dark brown eyes, like in normal lighting you cannot see their iris at all. It just looks like, you know, their eyes look like they're black, but then like when sunlight hits those eyes, and then like you can actually see like the iris and the color, and it's like, oh, that's a cool color. That's what her eyes kind of remind me of a little bit. Like, but like that exact moment when the sun's on them, but like all the time, I guess. All souls return to their planet. There they merge and intertwine as a river, circling the star they call home. It's a cycle of continuous convergence and divergence, the ceaseless ebb and flow that is the life stream. An apt name, though it is as much a reservoir as it is a stream, being the sum of the planet's spiritual energy. And it is this spiritual energy that is the key to everything. Every new life, every child born receives the blessing of this energy as it comes into the world. And then, in time, death comes and returns that spiritual energy to the planet. There are, of course, exceptions, but the cycle is, for the most part, how our world works. I have said much and quickly. Perhaps a demonstration will help you understand it all better. Spiritual energy is the fountain from which all life springs, but it does more than simply sustain living organisms. It is the very essence of our star, the blood coursing through its planetary veins. Now, what if that essence were ever to be entirely depleted? What would happen then? Would mean the end of humans, of life, of the planet. These are the basic principles of planetology. So if all that spiritual energy were to be stolen away, the planet would die. Oh ho ho! Spiritual energy can play its role only so long as it remains in nature's flow. When it's siphoned from the planet and processed for industry, that energy can no longer fulfill its true purpose. Talking about Mako, aren't you? Minute by minute, Mako reactors suck spiritual energy up from the Earth and deplete the planet's reserve. This energy is then condensed into an outrageous degree before being piped out to consumers. The so-called Mako people use and discard every day is in fact the planet's very lifeblood. In other words, the only promise Mako has to offer is our planet's doom. Okay, so like it's infinitely worse than oil. The planet, those who once lived alongside her, there is much still to learn. If you'd like to know more, then seek out the elders here in the Vale. You're an elder. Oh wait, there was a piano in here. Can I? No, damn it, he's standing in front of it. I want to see if I can play that piano. It's just Baja Blast, really? You're making it sound so bad. You know what? I'm gonna call Cloud's eyes Baja Blast eyes now. Baja Blast blue. Yeah, I don't think they're that exact shade of blue, but... This will open later. Yeah, speaking of Baja Blast... Man, okay, so I guess Baja Blast is a little bit more of a teal than a blue. Artwork on a book you see. It's a collection of all the legends and planetological wisdom passed down in the Vale. This way, even after I've returned to the planet, I'll still be able to teach tomorrow's children. Ah, more visitors. Very well, very well. I know why you're here. You came seeking the answer to a question, am I correct? Yeah, it's about the Promised Land. The Promised Land, so that's what you'd like to know about, is it? Well, to be quite frank, it doesn't exist. That, at least, is what I believe. Perhaps I should clarify. There is indeed such a thing as the Promised Land. But it isn't a place that exists for us, only for the ancients. Put bluntly, the Promised Land was whichever place a given ancient passed away. Okay, maybe that's why Sephiroth is gonna kill Aerith. Okay. The life of an ancient was one of cruel and continuous journeying. They traveled incessantly, cultivating spiritual energy by multiplying the planet's many life forms, the grass, the trees, the animals. For the duration of their lives, that arduous journey never ceased, and when it was finally over, they would return to the planet. That place, the place of their death, was what we call the Promised Land. What's that? The planet's loving grace and providence? I suppose that moment when the ancients returned to the planet, the moment they were freed from their harsh fate, was for them an act of grace and providence. Those, at least, are my thoughts on the matter, but at this juncture, I cannot claim they are certain. Oh, let's look at comments. I swear in the OG, he says something like you can't actually destroy spirit energy because it's infinite and eternal, but you can be rejected from the live stream. Has anyone here had Baja Blast Midnight? The purple one? I haven't had the purple one. I've only had the regular one, and man, there was so much caffeine in that crap. I made the mistake of having that at nighttime. That's a drink for special occasions. That's for special occasions. That's not that should not be a common occurrence. At least for me. If you want all that sugar and caffeine, you feel free to do you. Went out once. It was way long ago before I was even born. The elders say something super scary happened back then, but I don't know any more than that. Oh, guidebook said that guy will repair your buggy if it breaks down. Anyway, that was just the place to stand. That did not lead anywhere. Oh, it's an elder. Can I help you? Know anything about the ancients? The ancients say Professor Gast could have helped with that. He used to visit from time to time. He was a Shinra scholar, spent years and years pursuing the mysteries of the ancients, an understanding man he was, not the sort you usually find at Shinra. It must have been about 30 years ago when he finally discovered an ancient's corpse. He was elated, of course. Oh, it was Genova. Okay, if I recall, yep, he named it Genova and set about conducting all sorts of research. Then one day, he showed up here looking completely drained. I heard him muttering to himself something about Genova not being an ancient. Oh, is Genova a parasite alien thing? He seemed to think he'd done something unforgivable. That was the last anyone saw of him. I heard he never even went back to Shinra, just disappeared. But if by some miracle you ever run into him, maybe you can deliver a message from me. Tell him the old sot at Cosmo Canyon has a few questions about the ancient. Because as much as I'd love to talk your ear off, all I know about the ancients comes from folk tales and legends. No one around here knows the truth anymore. By the way, your fellow travelers are all outside by the Cosmo Candle. Planning to leave already? Oh, I guess that's because I talked to the people I needed to. Why won't you let me buy the alcohol? Oh yeah, this was the inn, I think, right? Yeah, that was the inn. Actually, one sec. I'm gonna go refill my water before I start reading more dialogue. Alright, we are back. Cosmo Canyon, the birthplace of Avalanche. Oh, no, gotta click here. Me and the crew had a promise. You know, we promised that someday, when we'd saved the planet from Shinra, we'd all go to Cosmo Canyon and celebrate. Biggs, Wedge, Jesse. They're all gone now. They gave their lives protecting this planet. Hell, is that even true? What we did, was it really for the sake of the planet? Yes, it was. Maybe I just did it because I hated Shinra. The things I've done, do I even deserve to keep going on this journey? Those three, will they ever forgive me? I got no idea, but there's one thing I do know. If there's anything I can do to save this planet, to save the people living on it, then I'm gonna do it. It don't matter if it's for justice or revenge or something else. Let people think what they want. What matters is I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna fight. This ain't the end, it's a new beginning. Avalanche is born again. What a boring man! Man, Yuffie, did you learn nothing? Sure been a while since I did something like this. Jeez, it's bringing back all kinds of memories. I've learned so much here. The elders really taught me a lot. About the Cetra, about the Promised Land. I'm all alone, there's no one else. But we're here with you. Of course I know, but the Cetra, I'm the only one left. Still, can't we help you? Hey, Cloud. Bonfires are kind of funny, huh? They make you remember all sorts of things. Oh, PTSD. Cloud, 5 years ago. No. Never mind, I'm afraid to ask. What is it? It feels like you're about to go somewhere far away. You really are you, right? Feels like ages ago. Look at them gathered around the fire, just like us that day. Me and Mom and Dad, if only we could do that again. No, I shouldn't talk about that stuff. What's wrong? It's just hard to talk about my parents. Whenever I think about my mom, my chest swells with so much pride, I feel like it'll burst. But when it comes to my dad, there's nothing but anger in my heart. So then you still haven't forgiven him. Why would I? He left Mom to die. Well, when the Gi invaded, he ran away on his own. He abandoned Mom and everyone else in the Vale. Follow me, Nanaki. There's something I wish to show you. The place we're going is rather dangerous. Cloud, why don't you and one of your companions accompany us? Tifa. Oh, wait. What do you got? Is there another cure? Actually, everybody else has cure. You don't need one. Do you have equipment? Okay, now we got the, No, that was not the way I meant to go. Oh, what's behind the door? Yeah. Okay, what do I have to fight behind this thing? Are you gonna lead the way? Me nonsense. Didn't I tell you it's dangerous in there? You really want an old man like me going in first? No, I think I'll tag along behind. Ooh, materia! Read this G cave. Let's see. Breaking a rock normally starts a fight, but one opens a secret door. Okay. I don't think I'm at the... Yeah, I think it's a different one. I think it might be this. That one up there might be the right one. I don't think there have been any new limit breaks since past stream. Aha, there we go. Secret door. This place teems with the ghosts of the Gi, departed souls whose owners were bested by a certain watcher. For the hate-filled spirits of the Gi were refused the life stream's embrace and persisted even in death. Come, we still have a long way to go. very interesting looking lava. Yeah, I saw a materia, but it looks like I'm gonna have to go through some other corridor to get to it. At least in the first room, there was some sort of materia. Nice. At least we're getting more money, so hopefully I'll be able to buy cool stuff when we go back to town. Item. The hell, can I not go up here? Why is this... Here we go. Okay, more nonsense for Kate Sith. Oh, cave. Oh, that's... Oh, because we were above a level. That was not easy to see. That was not easy to see at all. Oh, the dialogue about Genova and Gast is very missable. That's interesting. He has a seashell. Which we could fire the cat. It's kind of funny. I don't know too much of what his deal is. I just know that he seems to be like very hated. This way, see if this will get me into that other room, if I can walk on this stuff, though. How much damage did that do? Oh, shit! Alright. Yes, that got me materia, though. Added effect materia. Whoa! Okay, that was worth it. Alright, you got space for materia. What's added effect do? Use weapon or armor with linked materia status. Ooh, what does she have there? Death blow. Oh, that's an issue. How do I get out of here now? Okay, well, since I can't figure out how to go back that way, I guess we have to... Oh, wait. If I go slow... Okay, it's only a problem if we run. Oh, I could have walked and been fine. That's my fault, then. As you may have realized, this cave leads to the back of Cosmo Canyon. The Gi were larger than us, you see, and far more brutal. If they had managed to assault us from the rear, we would have stood no chance. But let us continue on. Okay, I guess it's... Oh. I think I do have the fire ring, but I think it might be equipped on someone. So... segment time. Oh yeah, I do still have a fire ring. Actually, no. I said everybody has poison here. Let's... Yeah, we can give Cloud the fire ring then. You're allowed to exit the cave and come back. I wasn't ready the first time I came here. Okay. I don't want to have to do a big fight without being able to save first. I can save first, that's fine, but... Okay, I didn't get the item over there then. Oh, save point near the weapons store. Yeah, actually I have to check how much money I have again. Oh, super cheese for the boss. Let's see if I can figure it out. Maybe, maybe not. Yeah, Doom also has a much longer animation in FF8. Okay, yeah, I definitely have enough money for at least for one of the materials. There's an option to shorten GF animations. Oh, that I think might have been like the remastered version. I was not playing the remastered version. Just see. Item time. No! I just wanted to open an item, not fight you assholes. Okay, X potion. Okay then. To the other one. This is not. What can we do with the tentacle? Oh, okay, that's just an item that casts poison. Alright. Good to know that's what it is. It's back. Are you freaking kidding me? I don't want to deal with this again. Aha. Oh, yeah, no, they mentioned that his tribe is animals. It was just him, his mother and father, and they live a long time. Looks like there should have been a path. Oh well, I guess not. Okay. Ooh, what's the fairy ring do? Okay, prevents poison. Oh, that's like better than the star pendant then. Okay, you had the fire ring. You will get... Yeah, that prevents poison. Yeah. Okay, there we go. is also on my list, but I think the next Final Fantasy I will be playing is 6. I think I'm gonna go get out of here and buy materia because this is so annoying at this point. Probably got better weapons for more of the party too. Actually, no, I think I just have enough for the materias. Or one of the materias. Oh, thank God, it's just one of these guys. Oh, cool, it looks like that did not waste my limit break because I didn't need to use it. Okay. Oh yeah, we can go stay at the inn too. What does it need to go back out? Yeah, let me go do some side quests. Where the heck was that guy? Okay, yeah, we can get you a new weapon. Like, if that's a significant upgrade, I'm gonna get it. Yeah. Oh yeah, I think I did find his bedroom. It's the one with like the pillows in a circle and there's like a bunch of feathers on the floor. We can go back to his room. Okay, which one was the inn again? Was it this one? This place is confusing, but it's okay because the music slaps. Oh no, you're the regular shop. I'm looking for you to open that door. Is it this one? Oh yeah, I think this is his room. I don't find anything to interact with though. Check the sofa cushions. Okay, let's go back. You can walk on them, but I don't think we can check them. At least I'm trying to check stuff and I can't. Is there a poster on the wall in this room? I saw the posters on the wall on the outside. Yeah, in other places. Oh, this area. Okay, let's get that one. Oh, I got an ether here already. Yeah. Yeah, there was already an item I got in that room. I'm getting a little bit tired. Find that guy to buy material. Oh no, you were the guy we spoke to before. Now we want to go upstairs. Yeah, that guy was in one of these rooms up here, right? You, wake up. No, we only have enough room for one. Yeah, let's get the HP up. Okay. Okay. Except, let's switch it with this one. So we can level this up faster. back and save. Maybe I will continue this. I continue. Possibly tomorrow evening. Oh yeah, we got the other turtle. Oh, poison plus added effect on armor, I think, has that. Tifa has that right now. But I think she already has an item that blocks poison, so we'd have to switch the items around. Okay, she has it with Death Blow. Who the heck? I think I do have a poison materia somewhere. I just don't know who has it. Oh, you have it. Okay. Let's give you something else. Okay, if that's the case, you do not need to prevent poison. Get that. You can get the firing. Okay, I think this is pretty good. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, I think I will call it a night right now because I am kind of tired. I did have an annoyingly long day. I just don't have to wake up early tomorrow, but I am tired. Same work with heal. Oh. Oh, the one with Isuna. Yeah, it's called something else here. Okay, but let's see. Okay, so I think I will finish this music is so chill. Okay, yes, I'll finish here. Probably will be continuing tomorrow evening. I do want to continue Deltarune though. Maybe I'll do that on Sunday. Not totally sure, but yeah, either tomorrow or Sunday I will be continuing. I will have streams set up later tonight or sometime tomorrow. Yeah, I need to eat and I need to sleep early because I had to wake up really stupid early today. Yes, I need to sleep and not just like this, not just like that. Anyway, thank you so much everybody for watching and commenting. I will see you all in the next one. Bye.